Hey you guys, welcome to part 2 of making teddy bear and frog earrings. Wait till you see how cute they
Hey you
turned out.
guys, so I felt like I was too far away, so I lowered the phone down actually so you can see it a little bit better. So I'm going to show you what I did to get the teddy's faces so cute. Trust me, it was a process. So in other words, I happened to be watching a video or something. It was a cooking video and somebody had on a teddy bear apron. So that gave me one idea. I realized I needed to put the eyes closer to that nose area. And then I noticed I needed to but I used a brush to brush on and stipple the bear's nose so he looked less like a circle. So I didn't use the dotting tool to do that. And then I also didn't use the dotting tool to do the eyes. Well, let me not say that. I used the end of the ball to put a white dot down, and then I put a black dot over it because I was going to cover it up, and then it looked like it had pupils. I was like, that's so cute. So it's kind of accidental. So I'm going to show you how I did it on the paper because I've already put them on the teddy bears. So I should have waited for you, but I got carried away. Down here, I had to go and fix again where I had tried to put the little butt lips that come down. I think I'm just going to leave that alone because it's not coming out cute. So maybe my teddy bear is just not meant to have butt lips. He's super cute the way he is, so I'm going to leave him alone. I thought about adding something else, but I think I'd just be being team too much by doing that. So look how super cute they came out. But I'm going to do it on, I'm going to do it on another circle and show you how I did it right quick. How are y'all today? So I don't want this video to be super long. And I'm just going to do it on one of my little pieces of wood because I can always paint over it. Oh, and I wanted you to see how the frogs came out. So, of course, the frogs are glazed now. These belong to my 15-year-old. Super cutesy wootsy. So they are so adorable. I mean, are they not the cutest ever? I wanted her to have them in time for work yesterday, but I just finished them this morning. So on the back, what I didn't want to drill a hole in them because these are two wooden circles glued together as you saw me do in part 1. And if I try to put a hole in there, I think it would split through the ears and like maybe break them off. And I don't want to do that because they're glued almost at the very edge of that top of that circle. So what I did was I put some glue on the back of that's a jump ring. So I put some glue on the jump ring and then just covered it with a flat back bead. There's a better name for that, like a cabochon, like a flat back. I was looking for one. Oh, here they are right beside me. I had gotten these from Michael's. So you can find these flat back things on the scrapbook aisle because these are actually scrapbooking stickers I use to make jewelry out of. And they're raised. They're like little raised dots. And you may have seen me use them in other videos. So I put it on the back just to give that a finishing look. So now I'm letting them dry so I can go ahead and add the earring findings. So let's go ahead and do that right quick because they're probably good to go. I was just letting the glue dry. So I'm just gonna grab some jump rings right quick. I thought I had some extra jump rings in here. Happy Friday. So I wanted to get this done yesterday and I've been running back and forth a lot between real estate and insurance, and so I was like, let me do this today. So you have your jump rings. You're just gonna open them up. You could use a pair of pliers to close them off if you wanted to. So the best way to not have your jump rings, moving, your fishhook ear wires moving all over the place is do 2 jump rings together, right? So you want to have 2 jump rings, and then what'll happen is when you go to close it up, they'll lay properly, right? Because whenever you have 2 jump rings on there, I have mine on backwards. Let me switch that around. But anytime you have 2 jump rings versus just the jump ring on the bottom, on the one ring, you always have to fight with it. And seems like it's like this never-ending battle between the fishhook ear wire and the jump ring. So whenever you have 2 on there, they just lay properly. I think mine is doing right, and if it's not, it's me. Oh, it's this particular fishhook ear wire. I forgot these are the wonky ones. I don't even like those too much. These are the flat back ones. So I think I need 1 more jump ring. I don't think my baby will care if it hangs a little bit extra. Let me see if I'll like it though. And let me see if that'll help. If not, I'm gonna take one of them off because I forgot these are the weird fishhook ear wires. I forget where I got these from. Maybe AC Moore when they were still open. So she'll tell me if she wants me to take one of the jump rings off. So yeah, there we go. So anytime you have 2 jump rings, it's just gonna hang properly like you want it. Look how cute they are. So let's go ahead and put 2 jump rings on this one. Again, I may take it off if she wants me to. But this really gave me the idea. I mean, you could make a whole frog collection. And what if you made a bunch of froggy earrings in different colors? They'd be so cute. Just different frogs with different cheek colors, different eye colors. Because, I mean, frogs do come in a bunch of different. I told you that. We saw them at the aquarium. I was like, who the heck knew there was a hot pink frog running around here? And especially a poisonous one. But nevertheless, I digress. Look how sweet they are. I think they came out so adorable. You have got to make you a ton of these. Y'all excuse my fingernails. I was thinking the other day, like, girl, you need a manicure and a pedicure. My feet like I've been climbing trees. Okay, so nevertheless, so what we're going to do too is we're going to gloss the teddies. So before I paint this one to show you how I did it, I'm going to go ahead and put some gloss on these because they can be drying while I'm showing you how we did the teddy bear's face. And I'm sorry to have to show you in 2 different steps, but honey, Teddy was a little uncooperative. So this is just me using the triple thick. And somebody, thank you all for your great questions. Someone meant, not triple thick, Dimensional Magic. So what triple thick will do is it reacts for some reason. If you put it next to other things that have triple thick on them and you store them together, they can stick together and completely ruin your project. I have no idea. I guess it's just something in there that does that. But what I have found with the Dimensional Magic, that doesn't happen. Like I could have jewelry together in the same container, in the same, touching each other, face to face, back to back, or what have you, and they don't stick to one another. So I'm not sure. I'm sure it's some type of component that's in the triple thick. And I noticed also on TikTok and different videos I've been looking at for polymer clay that people tend to put their polymer clay jewelry items on that cotton batting. And so just so you know, like my past experience when I used to sell professionally to stores, whenever you would put the polymer clay, like for example, I was selling cufflinks and they were sold in Nordstrom's up in the DC area. But anytime you would put that cotton batting down in the jewelry box with the clay, over time, if they keep storing it that way, the clay will react to that cotton batting and it will ruin your clay. So you want to be careful. I would probably wrap them up in like some paper, not even tissue paper, just like some regular wrapping paper maybe. But do some research and find out, you know, things that are not reactive with the materials that you're using, because you hate for somebody to purchase something, you know, and then have a bad experience because it's your brand if you're selling your items. So just something to think about. I saw people wrapping their stuff up in the packaging and I was like, I hope they know that cotton batting might react with that polymer clay, but we all live and learn. I'm just speaking from experience. So the teddies are over here. They're going to be shellacking. I'm going to set them on the table. I have them on this little plastic, you know, stuff that you keep. Look, one of these, like I have it sitting on the plastic organizer. So that's where I like to sit them so they don't stick to stuff. I normally don't let things dry on paper or anything like that. So let me show you how I went about doing the bear's nose. Let's do that. So the little white part, I decided to use a lighter colored paint. And I just used this random brush, which now has paint on it. So let's use a different random brush. Both of them have stuff on. So I forgot to wash them off. So let's just use this one. So I took the paint and what I decided to do was to make his nose, I just started doing dotting like this. Right? So of course he's painted brown, but I just want to show you. So what I was doing was I was just dotting in circles. Let me get my hand out of the way. So to do the teddy's nose, I was just doing a stippling technique up and down with the brush like that. So that way Teddy's nose came out looking furry, right? And gave an indication or idea of fur versus just that dotted ball that I had done the other day. So that's how we got Teddy's mouth area or nose area to look like fur. So then after we did that, oh, that's why that has brown on it. So I took another little brush, trying not to get paint on Pastor Marvin Price's table. Just kidding, he won't care, I can get it off. But I don't want to get paint on there. And so then I took another brush. I just did like a little brush. And so now I wanted to do that nose in the center because the other day I was trying to use the ball tool to do everything and it wasn't cooperating. So then to do his nose in the middle, I just did like a brown triangle. Okay, so that's it. I wanted to do like a triangle shape, but that looks more like a circle. But you just keep working with it until you get it to look like a triangle, like you want it. But that looks like a teddy bear nose. How cute is that? Oh my God, I love teddy bears. So that's how I did his mouth, his furry area along with his nose. Put that up. And then the other thing I did for his eyes was, at first I had done some white eyeballs, right? So I had taken the cotton ball, which is the white paint that we have by Deco Art, and I dipped the ball in it. And then I did a white eye close to that nose area. I think I did too much on that one. And then I did it, and now didn't it look crazy, right? So then after I looked at it, I was like, oh, I don't like that. Like, that looks so weird. So, because I was practicing the teddy bear eyes, and I was like, okay, well, what are we going to do? Because now he's looking like a ghost, like he's going to be haunting people. And nobody wants a demon-possessed teddy bear. Just kidding. Somebody really might want one, but I don't, right? We rebuke that in Jesus' name. I just realized my teddy bears, I need to kind of hang them off the edge so that they can dry evenly, because the ears sit up a little bit. I just thought about that. So everything is going to be running down. Let me figure out how I can sit them differently. Hold on. I just thought about that. Oh, shoot. Oh, I dropped Teddy. Oh, no. Teddy had an accident. Oh, Lord. Teddy emergency. Hold on. Drop Teddy on the table. I'm always doing something, y'all. Why did I touch Teddy? So let me fix Teddy right quick. Teddy touched something. But I realized because the ears haven't raised up that he wouldn't dry evenly if I don't sit them on the edge. So I need to gently sit them on the edge of something. So that's what I just did. So they can, the gloss stuff can spread out. So I'm gonna do my best not to shake this table. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I did the eyes, and hopefully I can repeat the process. So basically, I was like, I didn't like the white eyes, so I was gonna cover them up, right? So I took the ball tool, and then I'm gonna hold it up so you can see it, but basically I just was getting ready to cover up the eye of the bear. And I was like, oh wait, that might look cute. So then I took the ball again, and I did a little bit more, and it gave his eye some personality. So then I did the other one. So you're just covering it a little bit, look. And by covering it just that little bit, it gave him teddy bear eyes. Like, you could even do pandas. Wouldn't that be cute? So there's your eye and personality for your teddy bear eye. So if he was brown, he'd look just like that teddy bear. The only thing is I had a little dot down there for his mouth. So let's put that down there. And I know this is not, I'm not Bob Ross, right? But guys, oh my gosh, I saw a video last night on YouTube, and the young lady, it said taking Bob Ross's most difficult tutorial, and she painted her entire wall of her room. It was so gorgeous. I was like, I want to do that. I'm going to try a Bob Ross painting. So then I just put a little, wait, I used the dotting tool for that. Hold on. So then I put the little dot under his mouth, because what I had originally wanted to do was I was going to do the butt lips, but I decided to just leave it alone. So, of course, this looks like a naked bear because he doesn't have the ears up there. But you get the point. I just wanted you to show, I wanted to show you the steps that I took to put Teddy's eyes on, to put Teddy's nose on and all that, so then you can repeat the process, because I wanted you to be able to do it. So that's how we did it. And then you could make different looking eyes if you wanted to. You could add more white if you chose to. You could do some white dots up there to make it kind of kawaii-like. So that's what I wanted to show you. So I'm going to go let the teddies dry. Do my best not to shake this table, and we'll be back so I can show you what the finished bears look like. And I have another great project coming up I'm super excited about. Let me go get all this crap off the table I just got on here. I got paint, I got dimensional magic on the table before Marvin Price sees it, okay? Love you guys. Be right back. Hey, you guys, so I'm hurrying to head out of town for a business meeting. And so I wanted to show you how super sweet and cute the teddy bears turned out. I've already glued their backs on. I've already glossed them. And they are incredibly adorable. So all I did was the same thing. Glued a jump ring to the back. Positioned a cabochon. Teddy's got her whole hangout ready to go. So now what we're going to do is just put the jump rings on so that they hang really well. And I'm just going to try with one jump ring and see how that goes. So we're going to use this type of open hook ear wire. Let's see if I need to add 1 or 2 jump rings to it to get it to hang right. Let's see. Probably so. Let's see. Let's see what 2 look like. Okay, so there we go. So look how, I just need to use the pliers to reconnect them. Look how super sweet they turned out. So there's one. I already gave Miriam the froggy, so I won't be able to bring them back down for any type of a second presentation look. She already has them and is ready to wear. But these teddy bears, I'm so excited about how they came out. They started out a little questionable, right? But I was not going to be defeated. I'm like, we're going to make us some super cute teddies. So let's close that up. And then you can always close that right in there, that where you see that little opening on the side. You can always use your pliers to close that up. And of course, those jump rings, I need to go in there and close them a little bit better. But for now, for ending the video's sake, we're going to go ahead and leave them like they are. But they are so adorable. And I am going to put these over in our Etsy shop. You can see the link to my Etsy store in the description box. But y'all, tell me these are not the sweetest things since sliced bread. They are absolutely precious. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see them. I hope you all take the time to make some. And I believe that the description was good enough using a little white bear. But I mean, of course, I could have done them on a brown face. Would have made it easier for you. But hopefully that gave you the way to put your own little teddy bear together as a template and go ahead and have the courage to make tons of teddy bears and frogs. Yours are going to be way cuter than mine, I'm sure. If you make some, please let me know. I'm going to flip the camera around. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and let's stay together. I have another super cute project coming up soon. God bless you guys. It's Garlinda.